Chris.
Thank you so much. I think I'm going to stand here. Is that okay? Yeah. Too close? Is this going to get dirty? Is that too close? Actually, I just want to tell you what happened. Last night, I got together with an old lover of mine. We haven't seen each other for a few years. He's not exactly 100% available. And so my other friend, she's like, just go with him and have a good time. Don't have any expectations. And I'm like, okay. Hey, you guys gotta be quiet back there. Hey, you guys gotta be quiet. A little quiet during the music thing. Okay. So I know the rules here. This is their first time here. I'm gonna say that's it. Anyway, so I'm thinking I'm pretty nervous about seeing him because I haven't seen him for a few years. And so I'm like, all right, well, I gotta get a manicure and a pedicure because I'm gonna have my hands wrapped around his big dick, right? And they gotta look good, right? And then I'm like, of course, I gotta get a bikini wax because you know everything's gonna be happening down there. So I'm in the bikini wax place and she's like, and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of nervous. She's like, well, you're gonna be okay. And then I'm like, but I don't know. So I don't know, you guys don't even know what we go through to make it. I mean, like, you have no idea. So then I got a facial because, just to, and then I was hydrating and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And then I had to put some root spray because I have some gray hair because I was like, he's gonna be looking at the top of my head. All right, I can't have roots because I'm gonna have my hands. Anyway, so I saw him and he's just a handsome, sexy man. So we're having sex, I'm like, oh God, oh God, oh God. He goes, you don't believe in God, do you? I said, you made me a believer for the last 15 minutes. So there's that. Apparently he has his PhD in physics, so that's why he doesn't believe in God. But then I was like, what about aliens? And he was like, no, I don't believe in aliens. I go, well, there's a new government website that NASA, FBI, and the Pentagon have put all the alien stuff on this site, okay? And he goes, but there's no proof. I go, that's the proof. They've got videos, they've got documents, they've got interviews, that's the proof. He goes, well, I go, what's gonna make it, what's gonna make the proof? And he goes, well, if the president says it. And I'm like, I was like, are you kidding me? Anyway, so that was that. I said, shh, don't say anything. Just be quiet, okay? I'm just gonna look at you. Look at the top of my head. Shut up. So I had made fun of him. The last time I saw him, he had like this white BMW convertible with red interior. And I go, that is so gay. Okay? That is the gayest car I've ever seen, right? So I said, are you picking me up in the gay car? And he goes, no, I have a new car, whatever. But anyway, he didn't take it. So then I said, well, let me see your new car. And so it's a Ferrari, and it has like this cloth over it. So he peels back the cloth, and it's a Ferrari, it's red, convertible. And I go, that's even gayer than the other one. Jesus, that's so gay. I said, look, I really care about you, even though you drive that gay car. Just, yeah. But are we alien believers?
Yeah.
All right, because it's not even about believing, like you just have to be informed. So I was at the alien convention in Indian Falls or whatever, in near Palm Desert. And I dressed up like an alien. I had this hat with this alien stuff and all this cute stuff. And I show up and nobody else is dressed up. It's a convention. It's not like Comic-Con. And I'm like, yeah. I go, you know what? I can't believe nobody else dressed up in this thing. Don't you guys want to lean into a theme? I like to lean into a theme. So anyway, there were 500 people in one of these, this one classroom. And they said, do you have any questions? And it was a guy from TV that's been everywhere and all over TV. And he goes that. So I was real close to the microphone. So I'm like, yeah, hi, I'm Leslie from San Jose. And I have the thing, right? And I said, well, first of all, I'm single and I'm a Gemini. And I said, look, and I'm only going to date a believer. So you nerds, look out, because I'm going to be loose after this. So anyway. Young guys, they are doubling their age to end up on my online dating site. Doubling their age, I'm like, you're 56, have your own garden, you love to cook? Dude, yeah. He goes, I'm 28. I'm like, what are you doing here? Anyway, he goes, I like older women. And I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? He's a man with a plan and all that. So he said, he goes, I'm turned on when a woman humiliates me. And he goes, can you and two of your friends, drink a little wine and humiliate me? And I said, look, I'm not here to kink shame. Do we have our clothes on? He's like, yeah. I go, do you have your clothes on? He goes, no. And I said, all right. So I had to call people. So I called two comedians and I said, do you want to humiliate a young man for his sexual gratification? They're like, where and when? Then he said, after you're done humiliating me, he goes, I want the three of you to put your pants down like this and I want to sniff your bleached assholes all around. That was a callback to and I said, what? And he goes, yeah, I want to smell each of your butts in a row. And I'm like, I'm not here to kink shame. I don't understand what's going on here. So I called those ladies, and they were in for the humiliation. I said, look, we'll do the humiliation for free, but the butt sniffing is extra. I said, what is your butt sniffing budget? He said, $500. And I said, all right, here's my Venmo. I still have that money, and I need two women to do the butt stuff. So, I'll cut you in. I just, And he had like a specific woman that he wanted, which I wasn't the kind. He wanted a curvy older woman that looks like that she would bake you cookies. So he would call me every once in a while, hey, did you meet somebody? Do you know somebody? Did you find somebody to do the butt thing? And I'm like, no. And I was like in the airport about to get on my airplane. He goes, well, where are you now? Do you see anybody? And I said, yeah, the woman in 12F, she may do it. Right? And then he calls me, and I said, look, don't call me. So then he calls me, and I'm like, God damn it, I told you not to call me, dumbass. I told you I can't find it. And I didn't realize he loves that because he likes to be humiliated. So that worked out for me as well. I met a tall guy dancing. His name was Turner, and he was young too. I don't know how young, but he comes up to me and goes, hey, I like your jacket. And I said, my jacket likes you. What do you want to do about it? He goes, I think you're really pretty. And I said, all right, we've established you have excellent eyesight. Then he said, I go, what do you want to do about it? And then he says, would it be weird if I asked to kiss you? And I said, it'd be weird if you didn't ask to kiss me, for fuck's sake. So we're making out. And Turner is tall, and he's a basketball coach. And he's a basketball coach, and on his off season, he sells alcohol to bars and restaurants. So I'm like, you're a little Turner and Hooch, right? Not only was he not old enough to know that movie, he also didn't know that hooch is another word for boobs. I fucked him anyway. Anyway, the sex was kind of mid, and then he leaves his seat up at my house. Rookie mistake, okay? So then he texted me a couple days later, how about round number 2? And I said, you left the seat up, so rookie mistake, no. So then a couple months go by, and then he pings me again and goes, how about round 2? And I go, who dis? He goes, the one that left the seat up at your place? I'm like, you're gonna have to be more specific. He goes, the one you wrote a joke about? And I'm like, you're gonna have to be more specific. So anyway, I was just playing with him. I let him come over for, you know what? I give everybody a second chance. I'll try anything twice, except for the guy that wanted to lick my boots. That's a whole other story. That'll be another day. So he comes over, and I just told a joke about him, and he goes, well, can I see it? So I'm like, sure. So I show him the video of the joke, and when it says the sex was kind of mid, he was like, oh. But then it was a personal challenge for him to fuck the hell out of me and make it good, right? And I had said, I go, there's only so much back in and out you can take. You can't be a one-trick pony. I go, you gotta stir it a little bit, stir it a little bit. So that's why I said in my joke. So during the sex, he's like, am I stirring it? I go, shut up, don't say am I stirring it. Fucking wreck the whole fucking thing. So then he goes, you're using my name in the joke? I go, yeah, I'm using your name. He goes, I prefer you use somebody else's name. And I was like, oh, okay, let me say Kevin. I met this guy Kevin, and he's my Kevin and Hooch. It doesn't work unless your name is Turner. So Anyway, I can't believe I fucked him. Stir. I was like, just stop saying stir. Just messed it up. Messed up. And then he's in the bathroom. He goes, I didn't leave the seat up. He goes, I was going to take a picture of the toilet with the seat down. I go, I'm in the next room. What are you doing? You're so weird. Right? Anyway, those young guys, I don't know. They want all that. They want this. And I said, look, I got to put, an age restriction on this. You have to be at least 10 years old when the Twin Towers came down to ride this ride. I'll let you do the math, 2001. That was a hard and fast rule. So then this guy's like, hey, I think you're really attractive. And I was like, look, it's 1 a.m. on Instagram. What do you want? He goes, I thought maybe we could just hook up. And I said, all right, well, I appreciate your transparency, Benjamin. Got a follow-up question. How old were you when the Twin Towers came down? You were 4? 4. Carry the one close enough. So he comes over and he takes his shirt off. He has washboard abs. I'm like, are those your abs? He goes, they're yours tonight. So I did a couple loads of laundry on them and he did a load on me. Next guy, he was German, and I said, you gotta be at least 10 years old when the Twin Towers came down. He's like, 9. I go, no, 10. He goes, 9. I go, just give me your passport. So I look at his passport. I go, not only were you not 9 and 10, you were 1 year, 4 months, and 17 days when the Twin Towers came down. Close enough. So he's down there, and I go, what are you doing? He goes, I don't know. And I go, clearly. What I want you to do is I want you to take your tongue, and in cursive, I want you to write the alphabet on my bean. Get down there, right? So he's down there, and down, he's looking up at me. I go, what's your problem? He goes, I don't know cursive. Then this next guy, I'm not going to tell you how old he was, but his mom was 20 when the Twin Towers came down. Not a pedophile crowd? No? Okay. Look, everything was legal, okay? Everything was legal. Anyway, so he comes over, and he's down there. I go, what are you doing? He goes, I don't know. And I said, clearly. Okay, that's right in front of my joke. Okay, so I go, clearly. I said, what I want you to do, I want you to take your tongue and in cursive, I want you to write the alphabet on my bean. Get down there, get down there. He's down there and he's looking up at me. I'm like, what's your problem? He goes, I don't know the alphabet. So I drove myself right to the police station. So if you're looking for me, you got to get onto Megan's Law website. Megan's Law, okay? Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you.
Glen. She is available for bar mitzvahs or any other children's birthday parties. She's great. All right.